Power. Be king. Get free or die. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. All right, family. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button right here on Kingjahpower. Okay, go over there to the throne of Kingjahpower. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Okay, hit them notifications on both channels immediately. Okay, and so I'm over here watching the FBA or whatever. And I got a video I want to play of them. But let me bust it down first. Because they on here talk about black immigrants. Black immigrants is miseducating FBA children. What? Now, like the video, now let me bust this down. Now, they out here saying, we know that this is a system, okay? And, we've been trying to get the American system to accept black history for 300 years, okay? And they wouldn't do it, okay? So what black people do? Black people went out, into the rural areas, okay? And started their own schools, At first they used the church. You see what I'm saying? To educate the children. That's where you get Sunday school and the term Sunday school, or even today they got different services in church that came from when black people, for one, couldn't go to church with whites. Let me give y'all some history. Couldn't go to church or go to school with whites. So the church became the school. Okay? Now, even to this very day, that's 1800s, you can come up to 2022, and they still refuse to accept any type of black studies, to teach any type of black studies. Even though you got 50 million blacks in America, they still refuse to teach any kind of African or black studies. Okay? I even seen an article yesterday where in all these different states, they trying to erase slavery. Call it involuntary migration. Okay? Where they trying to remove slavery from the history books. Basically, wipe their slate clean. Sweep it under the rug. You see what I'm saying? And they running commercials right now. Running commercials where little children is on the internet, on their iPad or their phone, young, 7, 8, 9, 6 years old, learning that America, the slave history and the true American history. True American history. Okay? And so they running ads right now on the boob tube saying that we don't want our children to learn about that. But yet and still they want to teach them about General William Patmore and all of them racists, Lincoln and all of them slave owners. They teach us how great that the slave owners was, okay? But now they trying to erase their ill will and devious deeds, okay, from American history, okay? So if you can't even get them to accept, the iniquities of their foreparents, okay, they don't want to take responsibility, period. So in one way, they are big up the slave master, but they don't want to take responsibility for what happened. White people today, even though they benefit from it to this day, but they want to try to, annex that from history. Okay? And so, this is a system that they should never ever teach black people about themselves. How is that empowering them? Okay? How is that empowering them? Me and my old lady always be talking about, we might see, a historical documentary or something. We'll be like, man, that need a movie. You see, that need a movie. You see? But we can't wait on Hollywood to put out no movies. You can't wait on the school system to put out some serious curriculum on black people. It's black people that's gonna have to make those movies. Okay? We gonna have to make our own historical movies. If you want any other way, they gonna propagandize your mind with their movies. Rome, 300, okay? Alexander, all of that. All of that. See? They even take historical accomplishments of black people and claim them for their own. They make movies about the ancient Egyptians being white, when we know that that's a farce. Okay? And so, by Tariq saying, the FBA is out here saying that black immigrants is miseducating FBA children, that's like the pot calling the kettle black. Because you know damn well they ain't gonna do nothing but teach the same curriculum that the white American school system done put out here. He's saying the black immigrants that's out here, and they try to make it seem like they can control black immigration, which I'm gonna get to in a minute. The black immigrants that's out here, Africans, Caribbeans, this, that, and the third, they might be teachers. He out here saying that, I'm gonna play it in a minute, that they shouldn't be able to teach any other black children. Well, you let your children be taught by middle-aged white women for the last 400 years. But a black person, just because they not born in America, they not good enough to teach American children, man, that's some garbage. When we see that the black immigrants come to America and pass black Americans in just a few months, and you've been here in 400 years. Why is that? Why has we been here 400 years? Ask ourselves that. We need to look in the mirror. We've been over here for 400 years, and then any immigrant, black, white, or indifferent, can come to America and just pass the black American. What? See, y'all asking the wrong questions. Y'all is beefing for no reason. That shit ain't gonna get us nowhere. What you should be asking, well, what make them be able to excel in America like that? School system, education, housing, economics. How is all of these black, white, whatever kind of immigrants, how do they come over here and pass? The African American. When you don't been here the longest. See, it's something that they got that we don't got. See, I know what that is. You don't. You don't know what is it that they got that we don't got. Culture and unity. Culture, history gonna make you unite. See, that's how I know black Americans don't got no culture, don't got, no history. You see? Because that's why it's hard for you to unite. See, other people, that mean they got something in common. You see what I'm saying? They got something in common. So, they gonna want for themselves as they want for their brothers. Or they gonna want for their brothers as they want for themselves. See? And that's unity. That's something that black American don't got. I don't care what these FBA lames, these fallacies and lies that they tell about FBA, we our own group and all. That's a lie. That's a lie. Black Americans out here shooting each other every day. If we had culture, history, and unity, we wouldn't be doing that. Okay? We wouldn't be doing that. Wouldn't be no black people out here, good, bad, or indifferent, would be out here smoking each other if we knew that we was brothers. See, we don't see each other like that. That's these fantasy Negroes. I like facts. Facts over fantasy. That's these fantasy Negroes. That's what they want to have. But they going about that shit the wrong way. They trying to have unity and beef They think beef gonna give them unity with each other. Hell nah. A solid house can never be built on a fragile foundation. Let me say that again. A well-built house, okay, cannot be built on a fragile foundation because it's going to fall, okay? So the well-built house is us who believe or know that the only way we going to win this war is if we unite black people the world over. African Americans, we don't have enough people. We don't believe you. You need more people. Even when you talk about economics, the richest black people in America is Nigerians. It's not FBA. It's not African Americans. The Nigerians got more money than all the FBA. That's just for real. And y'all gonna hear Tariq in a minute talking about the Nigerians being hunted by the Boko Haram. Well, shit, we being hunted by the white supremacists. See, that's what I'm saying. It's two different cultures, which is two different people, which are the same people, grew up in two different ways, but being treated the same way. Now, they might have beef with the Boko Haram or whatever, but you got beef with white supremacy that y'all don't try to acknowledge. Let me run these goofies one time, and I'll be right back. Like this video.
Racist professor doing that. That racism comes in different forms. Get that fool away from our children. That's all I have to say.
Katie, I know you was going next, but I do got Brother Flex on this stage, and I do because I believe this tweet was brought to light because Brother Flex had his show broadcast, and he spoke about these tethers speaking negatively about Clarence Thomas. Brother Flex, are you there? Because I do want Flex to holler at him.
Yes, so I'm here. Just real quick, I only have like 10 more minutes, so
that's fine. Flex, go ahead.
Yeah, so this dude right here, man, this Kachi dude, he's known in our circles, man. We've been calling this guy out for years. They've sent him to troll my page for years, especially around election seasons. I think this guy is one of these Democratic shield ops that they send to our circles to spew specific talking points and to kind of disrupt a lot of our conversations. He always pops his head around our circles right around election season. Again, you can go back tweets 3 or 4 years of me calling this guy out. He just randomly hops in our mentions, really disparaging me and other foundational Black Americans. Whenever we talk about getting tangibles or doing something for our vote, getting something, he pops up and just spews a lot of vitriol towards us. People like that, I'm so glad that the family is calling people like this out. This guy has nothing but contempt for foundational Black Americans while he comes over here and eats off of all of the programs that we fought for his family. All of that Akata stuff, I brought that stuff up. I've been pointing this stuff out. He's been calling us Akatas for over a decade. I just got in the room. Did anybody come in here and try to do the splaining about how Akata ain't really bad? They love doing that. They like to sit up and call us Akata and then explain how it really ain't that bad. It's always meant to be an epithet. This guy, again, he's catching us in a wave right now because us as foundational Black Americans, we are just completely tired of the district.
Akata mean cotton picker. Did we not pick cotton? See, these niggas want somebody to carry their ass to freedom. They want lazy boy liberation.
Respect from the people that we bent our backs over to help. Other groups are slaughtering his people over there in Africa right now. We're the only people that have helped this guy and his family and others like him, and they show us nothing but disrespect, and we're saying no more. And I'm so proud of the foundational Black American family for not allowing this type of disrespect from these raggedy-ass tethers. If he's teaching in an educational capacity, we need to shut that down. We don't need our children and our teenagers being subjected to an anti-FBA tether who has nothing but contempt for them. We have a education system. We have a lot of these people who are from foreign places being put in positions where they're teaching our children. That stuff has to stop. This is why we get a lot of miseducation. We get these black-faced white supremacists out here, these wannabe white supremacists, and that's a problem. Again, if you look at this guy's talking points, he sounds just like the run-of-the-mill white supremacists.
Bro, we've been miseducated by white folks before any black immigrants came to America. See, he don't want to blame white folks. That's like looking at the apple, you know, and getting mad because it ain't turned red. Did you ever think maybe it's just a green apple? And once you realize it ain't gonna turn red, you still mad at the fucking apple. Instead of getting mad at the tree, which is the system. See? None of these niggas' talking points could ever do anything for you. Okay? Could ever do anything for you. Like this video.
This is why we've been disaggregating ourselves from all of these other groups and looking out for our particular foundational Black American family. And we have seen over and over and over again the contempt that these people have already had for us. We don't owe them anything. They're not bringing anything to us. Do not be ashamed to call these people out, family. That's what it is.
So let's say
real quick. I'm sorry, I gotta say real quick. There's I just found the tweet of his about retweeted. He said we're begging white Jesus for reparations. That's embarrassing. So there's more
Ain't that what you're doing? Ain't that what you're doing? Okay, you can go out here and line up 1,000 black people. Every last one of them worship the white man, nigga. So y'all see none of them talking points, and they get mad when somebody tell them that. You see. Because they want to keep worshiping this white man. Tariq having no problem with that. He got white children. Or children that can pass for white. So he not going to be no Pan-Africanist. See, all these people done use black power and Pan-Africanism as they springboard. For fame. Okay? For fame. Because they realize you can't sit on the damn couch or have no lazy boy liberation. That can't happen. You're not going to be able to sit in America and call people out and think that's going to change your situation. Sometimes we just need to sit back, be quiet, and just let our actions speak for ourselves. Y'all not trying to do that because you don't got no plan. You don't got no action. FBA been in existence for over a year. Can y'all point to one thing, one tangible, that we can point at and say, hey, the FBA brothers did that? Hell no. Hell no. So what did they do? They used Pan-Africanism as they springboard, knowing damn well they wasn't trying to deal with Africa in no type of capacity. But you could point at black power, we could say, yo, we got people in Uganda. We got people in Kenya. We got people in Ethiopia. We got people in Ghana. We got people in Gabon. We got people in all over Africa. Okay? And so just by having people in strategic places like that, we can move on a global international stage. We got people in Europe, all over Europe. Okay? We got people in the Americas, all over the Americas. We got people in the islands, all over the islands. So black power is the largest group. You niggas' voice ain't strong enough. Okay? One man ain't gonna take no 40 million people across the finish line. Period. Especially if you worship the nigga that's your enemy. Your true enemy. See, none of them talking point that immigrants is coming into this country because they tried to make it seem like they control black immigration in this country. No, what they really trying to do is get massa attention and say, hey man, we don't like these black people coming over here, man. They taking our jobs and stuff. Did you ever think that because they have candidates. Did you ever think that they were a better candidate for the job? That's just like these niggas were getting mad because they were starring in black American history movies. Did you ever think Okay? That they were the best person for their part. See? It's a competition. See, it's a competition. And y'all don't want to compete. You want everything to be handed to you. See, the African, he gonna come over here and compete. See, he gonna come over here and compete because he ready. He ready to eat. He ready to get some money. But y'all want comfortable revolution. Y'all want comfortable liberation. You want somebody that just hand you a check. They not gonna do that shit. Period. And so, like I said, majority of people out here worship white Jesus. That's just the facts. And so, ain't nothing black about these people but they skin. Okay? Ain't nothing black about these people but they skin. And I doubt that. Okay? I doubt that. This is a buffer zone philosophy. See, that's a buffer zone philosophy. See? That's the same type of philosophy these goddamn little mixed breeds was having. Always making an excuse for their master. Okay? Always gotta leave the door crack before he can slide into the black community and shit. See? Why? Because the majority of people out here done laid down with their white woman or done laid down with this white man. Okay? And now they got children in a trap. Okay? Thinking that the white man gonna forget that they black just because he had them. Man, they just showed a white man killed the black woman and the goddamn his kids. So he don't care about none of that. He just want to live like his great grandpappy, okay, and lay up with some black woman, okay, some floozy, some strawberry, okay, some bed wench, okay, that's black. That's all he want to do, and he gonna keep him a white woman on the side. You best believe that, because they believe in dating their own people. But they done taught you, if you believe in love black people and this, that, and the third, that's racist. So they done taught black people in America, and I'm going to end right here because I got another video. They done taught blacks in America to love them but hate themselves, and any kind of love that's to themselves is racism. It's anti-white. It's anti, we are the world or whatever. And so, family, y'all see these people talking points. None of these people talking points gonna get black Americans no damn where. These people been in existence for over a year now. They can't point to one tangible that they got. These niggas wanna create an app and start a museum. Man, nations around the world is loading up their nukes. So until FBA or black Americans or whatever y'all want to call yourself, get some goddamn nukes, then we can talk. Until that, you just wasting your time. You just wasting your time. You wasting your time. See? You want to fight the weaker fight. See? You the nigga on the sideline laughing, and then will the bully say, oh, you laughing at me? You like, nah, man, I'm laughing at him. Because you know you'd rather fight him instead of fight the Americans. Period. We Americans too, white man. Why? Because you don't want to beef with them. See, you're not going to be able to beef with them. Because they can go home. They can go home. Where you going to go? All the black immigrants in America could leave right now. And white people will still be on your motherfucking head. Period. And then what you gonna say? You gonna be right back at square one. So where did that shit get you? These niggas been in existence for over a year. What have they done? Point to something that they have done. You can't. All right, family. See y'all in a minute. Got another video. Kingjahpower. King. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown.